noisy. Let's see. Alright, what's up, YouTube? What is this baby doing? I got babies everywhere. There's babies everywhere. What are you doing? You crazy baby. You're so silly. You're so cute. They have so much fun with anything. Now, this little fluffy fella, this baby loves me. This baby loves me. Comes to me and look how he's so much fluffier than his mom, than his baby. Look how fluffy. How did you get so fluffy? And this is one of Butler's babies, right here. That's another one of Butler's babies, obviously. What are you doing? What are you doing, goofy baby? They get fun with anything. Hello. Now you need to become friends with me, because this baby needs to be less afraid. And that's when we do it when they're eating. Yeah, I know you're chicken. These are anything but. We got babies everywhere. So how are you guys doing tonight? What's new? Look at you, you're so cute. Little baby Butler. Little baby Butler. Walking out of the picture. Look at Goldie's babies. Look at Goldie. Look at babies. So much bigger. And you too, you're so much bigger too. Look at you. Good girl. Look at tail. Look at tail. It's so weird. At the top. Goldie's a good mama. Goldie's always my best customer. Very loyal customer. And they just like to grow. Alright. There's a little bit. Yeah, no little bit. That's Admiral's baby. I just call her Catalina. That's Tom, by the way. Her good dad. Got these babies. Miss Shiny. Andre calls him Playful. And now here's Scruffy. Right? The thing is, I was looking at Scruffy yesterday, and Scruffy showed up. I was like, wait, who is that other cat? And nope, it turns out there's two Scruffies. There's two. What you got? We do have toys. Let me get the toy. Did you get Pouncer Bat? Thursday. Where's your feather? Where's the feather I left you fellas? Oh, you got that? Good. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if we can become better hunters today. Hey, Goldie. Alright, attack. Attack. Can't wait for Pouncer to be back on the channel. Oh, man. Tell me about it. Pouncer will be back, I hope Thursday. Thing is, I gotta move. He's at Izzy's Pond, which is in Liberty, that's South Carolina. And so he's going to be transferred to the facility in Huntsville, Alabama. And I am also, by coincidence, actually living in Huntsville, Alabama. So, actually, as convenient as that sounds, it doesn't help anything. So, that facility is USDA certified. So, the owner there, she's going to send the transport. But the thing is, she is in Las Vegas, losing some money, watching Circus Olay. So let her have her fun. And then when she gets back, we'll do it. How does Pouncer, let me get back to that. How does Pouncer get along with those cats? Pouncer's chill with these cats. He's a good boy. Swaggers would be a different story. But, you know, you've seen the videos. Pouncer just sits with them. Though the little Goldies, the little residents, they don't know Pouncer, I don't think. The other ones do. It's weird because they're still babies. Like those two, Little Bit and Shiny, they're like a slow-growing strain. They don't grow that fast, but they know Pouncer. Margarita, ¿cómo estás? But yeah, Noah, Pouncer, it's funny, man. It's always been like a flip-flop relationship. Like when I first got Pouncer, and he was tiny, they didn't care about him at all, and he was very curious. Then he became curious about them, but he was so big that, you know how Pouncer's like clumsy. He loves cats. He saved like 4 cats' lives. but he's so clumsy that he would hurt them, just in play. He wouldn't kill them like swaggers would, but he would jump on them and stuff. And look how tiny they are. What's up, Tara? You remember when Pouncer first came and he was like smaller than this baby? He was so tiny. That was kind of funny because he was tiny, but they were like 6 months old. The whole thing was like weird because they were the same size. It's only at that one point in time, when a baby Pouncer is like brand new. Be nice to each other. You see, now Butler loves Goldie too much to the point where Goldie doesn't like it because Butler loves everybody. No, it's okay. It's okay. Butler just likes Luffy. She's not used to toys. It's okay, baby. Look, it's a toy. No, don't be scared. Don't be scared, baby. I'm sorry. Look, demonstrate. Thank you, WMCC. Yeah, he was always legal the whole time. What a nightmare. Thank God, man. Thank God. But it honestly, there came a point where it had nothing to do with me. It was just like the whole world against these dirtbag cops. Who I don't know why they want to hurt him so bad. Look at that Butler studying how to play. But they never had the right. They never had the right, and what they did to him is unforgivable. He's so traumatized, poor baby. But you've seen him. The funny thing is, I haven't posted the videos of him hiding behind the bale of hay. I could. I don't know. I just never really wanted to. It's so sad. But now that when I went there, whenever it was, when we won, and I told him that we won, suddenly he got up and he's running around and he's jumping and doing things like he hadn't been doing that at all, ever. And all the times I went to see him, I saw him many, many times. He just hid behind the bale of hay, trembling. And then when I told him, everything changed. And suddenly he's up on the top shelf and he's doing these crazy jumps. And it's like he was a new cat. Like he understood. Either he understood my language, or he understood my body language, or he understood the vibrational something of my sound. I don't know. I don't care. All I know is he understood. And he's so much happier. And so am I. Oh, excuse me. Well, I just had 30 cookies. Hello, Fuzzy, Scruffy. I don't know who you are. We need names for these babies. Hello, Milk. Those cats so cute. Ain't they cute? Ain't they cute? They're all available. They're all available for dating or adoption. Let me know. Look at little baby tuxedo cats. We got them all. This little fuzzy one, is crazy for me. This is like the only person outside of Pouncer that actually likes me. This baby follows me everywhere. And has no fear. Just walks inside the house. All they do is play. Like little baby Pouncers. Look how much fuzzier this one is. It's not weird. Like, how does that happen? They're the same color but super fuzzy. You got super fuzz. Get that, take that. How much are they? No, you just take them. Take them and show me you got a good home. I don't want anything. I just want them to be happy. You could have them all as long as you have a place to keep them, and they got to be fixed. They're free. Everyone always tells me, don't give them away free because people do cruel things. That's why I just want to see proof you have a good home. Yeah, that's exactly right. The big cats. What are you doing, baby? You can't do that. I guess they like this toy. Big cats are tigers, lions, jaguars, and leopards and snow leopards. And some panthers. They don't include cheetahs, by the way. But they certainly don't include servals, and they certainly don't include serval hybrids. I don't know what the hell's wrong with them. They also don't include lynxes and things like that, like caracals, but they don't know venomous snakes were legal. They don't know what a serval is. So, the thing is, they're not trained in their own laws, and they're cruel. I don't know if they're cruel because they're cops, or that they're cops because they're cruel. I don't know. Hello. That's behind my foot. I feel that. What are you doing? I see you. I know you're back there. I see you. Oh, there's babies everywhere. I don't think we get the cats. Well, get a cat, man. You gotta have a cat. Can't go through life without it. Servals and serval hybrids, it says we're allowed. Yeah, well, they don't. The ordinances never say like what They just say what is not allowed. They don't typically say like what is allowed. If it doesn't specify anything, then it's allowed. It gets complicated. What happens is like the state has to first say they're legal. So servals are legal in North Carolina, South Carolina, Nevada, Wisconsin, Alabama, mostly those places and a couple others, right? Then there's others we can have with permits, like in Florida and so on. But that means, okay, when it says that, with the exception of Wisconsin, it means that the when the state says it's legal, all it means is that the local municipality, the county or the city, has the option of saying yes or no. It doesn't mean that it's going to be legal, for example, in North Carolina, in Raleigh and Durham, because they're not. Usually cities will say illegal, except for Wisconsin, where it's a statewide thing. But in every other example, if the state says they're legal, they can be overridden by the small locality. Interesting, right? You got 12 cats. Well, you're gonna probably have more soon. All right, I'm working. Look at the look. Like it's not moving enough. All I do is play. What's up, Frank? How you doing, buddy? Oh, boop, boop. Hey, you got it. Look right out of my hand. Good job. Good job, you little ginger. All right, let me get two hands here. All right, let's work. Let's see, baby. Let me see what you got. Come on, Fluffy. Teresa, how are you? How is everybody tonight? And yeah, soon I'm sitting here with Pouncer. Just said I won't be here. Getting the fuck out of here, man. Florence, South Carolina, the worst place to live if you love animals. And it's not just Pouncer, and it's not just me. They've done terrible things to many animals here. Like, that's what they do. I don't know why. I'll never understand why. No, they never run out of energy, ever, ever, ever. They're all a bunch of mini Pouncers. Your little mini Pouncer. Can you imagine what life would be like if you got so much joy out of like a little piece of shit? Like, it could be a paperclip and you throw it and they'll be so happy. It could be a little piece of paper ripped off of your Subway, bag. It could be anything. And look at the happiness. Look at the happiness. We should be learning from them. Yeah, man, once I have him, we'll do it together. We'll have like the reuniting together so everybody can see it. Hey. But first we gotta get them loaded and everything. I don't even know if I'm invited to that. I don't know, because the woman from this one just cracks me up. How can you jump? The woman from Alabama, she's gonna go to South Carolina, right? And then they're gonna have to put him in a crate. Well, good luck with that. You know how hard that is, man. I'm hoping not to be there. The way to really do it is you just leave the crate out with food for a few days. So, he goes in it, and then you have to go in it, and he get used to you being near the crate. But they might be in for a surprise. I have ideas, but I'd rather they suffer through it. I'd rather just meet him, not. I don't want him to associate me with any more trauma. Yeah, and he's got more outfits coming too. He's got more outfits, and I almost got him a limo. I'm looking at these limos. I want him to have a Pouncer mobile. Trump has one. Why should Trump have one and Pouncer not have one? And Trump has 2 flags on the front. So I'm looking into the flags now. We'll have one of Pouncer and one of Pouncer Land and maybe one of the Pouncer mobile. And we'll turn the back of the limo into a little playland. I'm having him take out anything that can be used to open a window. Anything. Because he's so smart. Boom! Not bad, baby. Not bad. Oof. They're getting good, huh? He's got a lot of outfits coming. So anyway, what I'm saying is we can get Pouncer a chauffeur outfit. Get him a little black formal tie. Get him a little chauffeur hat, like a, dress him up like a driver. Like an Arthur. Boom. Bang. I think that'd be dope. And we'll see if he likes it. Pouncer usually loves his clothing. He's the one that brings it to me. People always get it wrong. Oh, boom! And that's because Pouncer loves his pajamas. You see, Pouncer has always liked it a little bit less cool than me, like a little bit, since he was a baby. So since he was a baby, I gave him pajamas. I never knew it was going to be such an addictive thing where like he would bring them to me and who's yelling? What happened? What happened? You running to or from? You're helping or scared? There's a lot of politics here. Is he a boy? I don't know, but he's saying he. I'm guessing, yeah. Pouncer's a boy. What's the matter, baby? It's okay. It's okay. My car's in the shop. Maybe they'd miss my car. The thing with Butler is Butler is so loving. The other cats hate her. Like she'll go to Goldie and start kissing her and hugging her, and Goldie's like, "Get the fuck off me!" And then she'll yell at her, and then Butler gets scared. She gets scared of the toy. All she wants to do is love you. She doesn't really like know how to play yet. Where could we pick the cats up? Florence, South Carolina. Milk equals male. Hey, babies. There's more cats here than you probably think. There's more than I think. They're everywhere. It's just that there's some noise going on and someone playing music, so they're hiding. But when they come out of hiding, you'll be amazed how many do. And Goldie's not scared of anything. Gassan, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. So much better. For a while there, man. For 67 days, I was not so good. Believe me when I tell you. Look at the coming out. Look at that. The Butler side comes out on the Butler side, and the Goldie side comes out on the Goldie side. Is that it? That is. Oh, that is Butler. Okay. Hey, baby. Hello, Butler. Hello, Butler. Hello, come on, baby. What? It's just water. See, Butler's a little scared of Goldie again. And Goldie only yells at her because Butler will like kiss Goldie the whole night. Come here, but I know a lynx like this. I know this woman who has this lynx. And it's okay. It's okay. She won't hurt you. Just don't kiss her. Nah, I'm good. And this lynx is like, hey, Judy, this lynx is so loving that it goes to the caracal cat and it literally holds it and hugs it and won't let go. And he doesn't like that at all. And the caracal just absolutely abhors him. But he's the sweetest, loving cat ever. Hello, Butler. How are you, baby? It's okay. It's just me. It's okay. Look. Oh, you're scared of the toy. Okay, here, look. No more. No more. Come on, baby, eat. No, Butler, don't be a baby. Don't be a baby. Come on, Butler. Eat. Come on now. Chicken. Pouncer is incarcerated. He's still locked up. But I'll have him Thursday, if all goes well. If all goes well, before Thursday. I can't wait. And boy, you guys really can't wait. It's funny how, like, I've known it's going to take about a week. But it's you guys that find that unacceptable. I feel like, look, I have to move my things. Moving is moving. But everyone's like, no, we want them together now. Well, me too. Me too. But it has to be done in its official way with the USDA, facilities, transport. And so that's what we're doing. And then once we're out of here, well, I'll tell you how we're gonna deal with this place after we're out of it. We'll never fully be out of it, man. Someone needs to watch these guys because what they're doing is unthinkable. And I have no reason to make this up. And it's not just me. They're hurting and killing many animals for no reason, and that's just not. I don't know how that's even in the purview of their job or out the purview. Why is it even relevant to them? Why do they go out of the way to hurt animals? I do not understand. They know Pouncer was never illegal. They know my snakes were never illegal. They killed them all. They killed my 2 house cats. They killed the puppy across the street. They tried to kill Pouncer and they put him through hell. He always did meat inspection. So yeah, man, we're gonna be creating a bunch of watch organizations to watch over them. I've been speaking to a bunch of people. We're gonna do it all formal, do it right, because I don't want to see anyone, person or animal, anyone, go through what we went through. Like what they did to him, leaving him in that crate for those 4 days and nights with no water, no food, no medicine, when he's having seizures in that tiny crate. That wasn't even their crate. That was just a woman who came to help me. She's a vet tech named Katie. She just came to help. She never even donated the crate. They just took it from her. Like so many things about the whole situation is so fucked up. But who would do that? What kind of a cop would take a cat away knowing that there's no local facility? And what kind of local facility would take a cat knowing they can't do it? It's like, what the fuck? Who thinks like that? Yeah, Alabama. I found a nice place. I intentionally took a place in an apartment complex where there are small apartments and very big ones. And I took a relatively small one just so we can sort of like reassociate in a way that, I don't want it to be scared and hiding in corners. I sort of, I've been through this before, and this is just the best way to do it. So for like 4 weeks or so, we're going to stay in a smaller place, going to get settled into a routine, get him all comfortable. I got his bed going there. And Tennessee, huh? Oh, that's right nearby. And then we're gonna move to the much bigger place. But by that point, the issues will have been all resolved. I've been through this before. Thank God, it gives me like a framework as to how to handle it. I do know what to do, thank God. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. It doesn't mean I'm gonna do it well, but we'll get through it together. What are you hiding from? What are you hiding from? You scared cat. Come here. Come here, you. This cat has good jujitsu. Hey. I can't reach like this. Baby. Okay. Let's use this. Bring out the big guns. What about that? Can you resist that? Come on, you. Little gingerbread baby. Boom. You're so cute. You're so cute. How could you be so cute? Look at you. How could you be so delicious? You're just a delicious little baby. How could I want to hurt you? Oh man, I'm so afraid what they're gonna do with my babies. You're such a good girl. You little sweetie. You little sweetie. Look at his face. Look at his face. You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. You know what? It's ridiculous that you can be so cute. Look at his face. Oi, oi, oi. You little ginger bun. You little cinnamon. You're so cute. you want that? Come on. Come on, baby. Let's go. You want to fight? Put him up. Put him up, baby. Come on. Come on, you big baby. Fight back. Get the book. Get the book. Boom. Good job. Good job. Just like the Pounce. Go get that book. Pouncer would be proud of this. Come on, Butler. Message held for review. Are you making Chinese food? I see the meat. I guess that's funny to him. Let's see who can catch it. Butler! You chicken? There you is. They're just learning how to play with toys. What's up, Lydia? How are you? Lydia, do you ever see The Fisher King with Robin Williams when he makes up a song about Lydia? Boom! Hello, Fluffy and Fuzzy. And Fluffy and Fuzzy. All they did was play all day. I want to get a cat. I thought you had 12 cats. Boom. Now, when things are all normal, should we get Pouncer a girlfriend? What do you think about that? I think it's going to take a lot of time. But getting Pouncer a little Pouncerette? What do you think? Hello from the UK. With an accent. Boop. Butler, you a big baby. You can be scared of a toy. Come on now. Come on. Come on, Butler. She's a little scared. You want a kitten? Well, you could have one of these. Here, little Pouncer. Boop. I don't know. The thing is, if Pouncer would have babies, I would, I would tell you how much money we could make from them, but I would never be able to sell them. I couldn't part with them. There's just no way. A little baby Pouncer? Are you kidding me? A little baby pouty look? I could never let go of that baby. No way. Probably he couldn't either. Look at this. What are you planning on doing? What are you planning on doing? I gotta clean your eyes. I got them special eye cleaning shit in the car. But my car's in the shop. Oh yeah, you need your eyes cleaned again. It'd be nice to look so carefree. Wouldn't it be nice to be the bed? Boom, boom. These little cotton swabs. Boom. Now, wait a second. Okay, that's baby. That's a little butler. That's Butler. Goldie, Scruffy, and these two. So we're missing Speckles, who's their brother, maybe sister, and the really fuzzy one. Are you the fuzzy one? Or you're the fuzzy one. Yeah, no, you are the fuzzy. Okay, I think we're okay. Pouncer he's much better. He's emotionally much better. He seemed to understand the good news. Hey Scruffy, hey Scruffy. All the tuxedo babies, all the tuxedo line, they're like more chicken than the other cats. It's okay, you're cousins. You get that tail. You get that tail. Black on orange crime. Hey, Butler. Good. Wait, you're not Butler. Shit, I thought you're Butler. Of course. Okay. And as I was saying, there's two Scruffies. I never knew that. I always thought there was one. But there's two. And last night I really thought I was going crazy. Go ahead, Butler. Come on, baby. Eat. Eat. Oh, it's just a toy. It's a feather. It's just a feather, sweetie. Come on. Look, it's a feather. Look, the babies aren't scared. You can't be scared. Butler, you went through labor. How could you be scared of this? Scruffers. He wants to play, huh? Scruffy wants to play, but he's not sure how. Watch things play, but never been on alive. Well, here you are. Alright, so what's the invasion of tuxedo kitties? Look at my picture. An all-white cat. What's happening? Everyone just started to run away. It's alright. It's okay. I'm glad, though, that they sort of live on edge, like they can play and be happy, but I'm glad when they hear something, they just run away. Because they always worry that these cops will come and just do something to them just to spite me, because they're totally capable of that. They really are. If you know them at all, you know it's true. People here, they all know. It's just that I was one that had to hold this high-profile case. But people that have had these little pit bull puppies and just, mutts that they've killed, you don't know what goes on here, man. I don't understand what I'm up against. Like, I don't understand why are they fighting to hurt animals? Like, what the fuck is that? And apparently, it's this whole widespread phenomenon across the nation. There are people that have been telling me story after story just about how cops took away or killed, they use the word euthanize. You don't need to pay, they're free. An animal, and, before the owner even went to trial, before there was anything that was even brought before a jury or a judge. And that's something they did here. They created an ordinance that allowed them to kill an animal before there was a trial. That's what they wanted to do with Pouncer, but thank God we were surveilling the shit out of them, so they couldn't. And thank God, I had a decent social media presence. Otherwise, they would have done whatever they wanted, which would have been pure evil. But why do they want to do that? Like, what do they get out of that, What do they get? I would never trust one that doesn't. You won't be getting none of those kittens. Who? Look at this. All right. I guess that's Scruffy, too. This one needs a name. Maybe we can call him priest. I don't know. Something like that. Any ideas would be good. Is there a famous priest we could use? Judas Priest? I don't know. So we need names for them. I just call them Fuzzy and Fluffy, which would work because one is fuzzy and one is fluffy. Scruffy has a name, but there's another one you'll see that looks just like Scruffy because he's also Scruffy. So, whatever the case, this guy needs a name right here, little baby butler. I can't keep calling him baby butler. He's like the only one I haven't been able to work with to socialize. He's still scared of people. He just runs away when I try. Man, I got babies all over me. What are you doing? I feel you. I knew you were there. This baby's so funny. Yeah, that's always the best way. Go to the local shelter. Especially if they're a bunch of dicks like here. Especially. Go there and adopt. Because the one here, the Jane Boswell shelter, they pretend they're a non-kill shelter, but they are a kill shelter. And I know because I went to the county shelter and I spoke with the woman there, and she explained the whole thing to me very openly that they do the killing for them. So yeah, save them before they're killed. Don't believe any of that bullshit. Just go, give them whatever the fuck they want, and just save an animal, man. Who cares? Just save one that needs it. I don't believe in buying. What are you looking at? So cute. And buying a designer cat. Look at these babies. They're so beautiful. They need homes. And this is just like a microcosm of something that's happening everywhere, man. It's not just in this country. It's everywhere. There's so many cats everywhere, and each one is like a beautiful world unto itself, filled with so much love, just waiting to love you forever. But there's so many. It's like what? We have an overabundance of love in the world. Well, we have an underabundance of people willing to help them or give them homes. And yet, people go out and then they'll go buy a fancy cat. And just in case you're wondering, I never did that. That was not what I did. I got swaggers in Africa. I didn't know what the fuck he was. Remember the whole story? And then little fucker kept growing. I was like, what the hell is you? Well, to each his own. You know, the people who get a Maine Coon or the Norwegian, whatever it's called, those cats are beautiful. I love them too. There's nothing wrong with that. I would just say, look, if you're gonna get a designer cat, hi Brianna, just just get a rescue for each one you get. So if you're gonna get a fancy cat and you're gonna spend all the money, okay, treat yourself to that if that's what you like. Who the hell can judge you? You do whatever you want. Don't give a fuck what people say. But do the right thing and also adopt a cute little cat that they're gonna kill from the shelter, or maybe an older cat. Pouncers in Alabama working out the transportation. I love you. I love you. I love you. Just because I haven't pet you for a second doesn't mean anything. I still love you. Yeah, I've been through that black cat thing myself. And the last time I went to the shelter, I took my niece when she was little. I wanted her to see us adopt elderly cats. I adopted one that was 18 and one that was 16. Moogie and Patches, meaning patches. Moogie is just a name I stole from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And even though they were elderly, they lived for many years. And they initially didn't really like each other. Then they came to love each other. And they lived out a very long, wonderful life. And they were very happy. It doesn't have to be a kitten. If you go and you're tempted by the kitten, everybody wants a kitten. If you're going to go for a kitten, if it has to be a kitten, take one of these. We have kittens coming all the time. Everyone does. Take one that needs it. If you're going to go to the shelter, take one that has 3 legs, or one that has FIV, or one that has something that, will discourage other people. Be the adult in the room, man. Everybody's going to go for the cute little baby. Everybody wants that. So, if you get a little baby pedigree cat, good, man, do it. But my thought is, treat yourself to the wonderful, delicious experience of bringing home an elderly cat or a sick cat that you can give something to that no one else could. Think how special that would be. And I don't give a fuck what anyone says. The cat will know. They'll know. They always know. They do. that what you call it? Tennesseans, huh? Okay. What do you call someone from Alabama? Alabamian? Alabamine? Alabahaman? Yeah, the shelter is the way to go, Spence. I'm with you guys. Us Texans. Texans are just badass people, man. Don't fuck with the Texan, they'll kill you. And Texans have it right, man. They don't let people fuck with their laws. You know, Texans value autonomy and freedom more than probably any other state. Like, Texans sort of get it. And if Texans require a permit for something, if it's for a gun or whatever, you go to Walmart and you pay $10, you get your permit, you're done. They don't put you through the bureaucratic inertia. Texas is a tempting place. I was looking at Austin, actually. Is Pouncer still my cat? He was and always will be my cat. Yes, Brianna. Matt says meow. Frank. Don't say what I'm thinking. You know? Right, don't say. When I get to the black, many women have said this. He just poops all over. Judy, I'm not sure what we're laughing at. Make me a moderator. No, I don't want moderators, man. I'll tell you why. Hang on. Ilk got to feet it. Frank, I don't know. They held you for a review. I don't know what half of this shit is now. What time is it over in the U.S.? It depends where in the U.S. I'm on Eastern Standard Time, and I can't see the clock because I'm on a live. But you can't, overvalue the feeling that it's such a wonderful feeling to adopt an elderly cat or a sickly cat from a shelter and to give them a life, and forgive me for saying this, a death they otherwise wouldn't have. They would otherwise just die alone in a cold cage during the night with no one there, knowing it's coming. Where instead, you can give them extra years on their life and make them happy, which will make you happy, won't it? How could it not? So get the pedigree. I'm not saying no. I'm just saying, have a little quid pro quo going on. A moderator to keep your streams from getting shut down from haters. It's a long story, bro. Like, I don't know why, but YouTube seems to provide moderators to my things by themselves. And this gets complicated. This is a truly long story that has to do with YouTube trying to help my channel, and it's a long story. If you go deep into Google Ads, which is part of what controls the financial part of YouTube, they're able to change certain things, like the moderators and everything else. So, like, they did a whole deep dive into my account, and at that time, are you eating my cookies? Hey, did you eat my cookies? Those are for me. Fluffy. Hey, you little chubby kitty. How could you be so cute? How could you be so cute? You're so cute. Look at this baby. I love this baby so much. I love them all. You had an orange cat? Do you think orange cats act different than other cats? Have you noticed a difference? Like, in what way? Because I have. Like, you'll see their orange cat chat groups on Facebook, and there are certain things that they do have. They have this commonality. It's funny. Because we'll call them mutts, yet they have things in common. He ate your treats. He ate my cookies. My cat ate yellow mushrooms and got sick. It sounds kind of nice, man. I was thinking of having mushrooms myself for the last few months, but I resisted. I was really thinking about doing some crazy shit. I was thinking about, shit, I don't even want to say it, but I was thinking about succumbing to negative outlets. Let's put it that way. To which I had never before succumbed. But the two things that helped me, Philly, oh nice, man. I like Pennsylvania. I like some parts of Philadelphia. I had a really good friend there. He passed away, so for some reason it gives me it shouldn't, but it gives me a bad feeling going there because I miss him so much, man. His name was Henry, Every time I go there now, I just think of him. But maybe that was dumb to say. I was visiting Texas once and saw an ocelot run across the road. Shit, well, can't explain that. Then you're on with the time. You're on Eastern time, like me. It's 8:49. If I was wrong, I'm sorry. UK, 1:49. Uh, Thank you for taking care of them. Sophie, how are you? Sophia. Well, come meet them. Come play with them. How would you? How could you not look at this? How could you resist this face? How could you resist this face? Come meet them. Come play with them. They're so worthwhile and they need homes. And I'm moving. I'm gonna do everything I can. I'm gonna have their food sent every single day, sometimes twice a day. And I got people across the street who I trust, and Andre and Fatima. They're all gonna feed them and do what I do, and they all play with them. But I still want them out of here. I want them all spayed and neutered. But I can't do everything. I have to take care of Pouncer. So I put up a lot of posts in the community chat group around here and in the animal chat groups telling them, look, give me a hand. Let's get them all neutered and let's get them homes. But, yo, Spence, bro, thanks, man. That's very kind of you. That's very nice of you. Before this whole thing happened, before I became poor and lost everything, I was saving to get Pouncer a stroller. And once things are normal, don't send money for it now because, we're not there yet. But once things are normalized, then it'll be cool to get Pouncer a little dog stroller. I mean, a baby stroller so I can push him around like a baby. I guess they do have dog strollers, don't they? Thank you, Spence. Really appreciate that. That's kind of you. Oh, and we could use it, though, to get these babies homes. That's what I should be doing. I should start a GoFundMe for them and leave it in someone else's hands. So that when I'm out of here Thursday, that, not only will they be taken care of, but they get, they deserve homes. They need homes. And, we're going to be heading towards winter. So, oh, fuck, thanks, Matt. That's really nice of you, man. I appreciate it. I never know how to react when people send gifts. It's so, I always feel bad. You've lost money. But I promise I'll put it to good use. I will. And right now, all of my efforts are really focused on just getting back with Pouncer, of course. But I also have to set them up. Because, I'm the one that sort of, they're congregating in this one spot close to me, and I have to make sure that they have good lives. No, man, don't say that. It is a lot. Anything is a lot. The fact that you thought about it is a lot. It means everything. Thank you so much. Never say it's not a lot. It's always a lot. I really don't see it that way. You've got over 400. You got over 400. How the fuck you have over 400? Where you at, Frank? Where are you at? Look at this crazy baby. Dylan's Homestead. Why do I know that name? I definitely know that name. 400 cows. Holy shit. Are they meat cows? Dairy cows? Eastern Tennessee. So, we should hang out, man. Now, when I go to Alabama, I pass through Georgia. I think I could pass through Tennessee, but I'm not sure what the laws are there. Oh. I mean, if Pouncer's with me. But beef, yes. Calf to table. Gotcha. Oh. Is it hard? Like, do you form a relationship with them, and then, when it's time for what? Is it hard for you, or you get used to it, or it's like their fate, or how do you look at it? baby. Like, look. Imagine being so interested in a feather. Just think about that. What a wonderful thing. What a wonderful thing, baby. You love your feather. You love your feather so much. You would jump so high just for your feather. I know. Do you think that these red-headed kittens are Irish? Butler, finally. Good girl. Good girl. It's okay. Butler's the most loving of all of them, but the biggest chicken. Yes, Scruffy loves his mommy. See, Butler's so sweet. Butler's so sweet. Hello, Butler. Hello, Butler. I love you. I love you. You're a good girl. Everybody loves you. Everybody loves you. Hello, Scruffy. You don't name them. You look at it as money and food on the table. Cowgirl here. Kind of a sexy statement. I feed all my neighborhood homeless cats too. Then you're a good person. Butler was a good name. When I thought Butler was a boy, then he had babies. And I was like, damn, of course you're a girl. Of course you're a girl. Sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I know. Of course you're a girl. Stupid me. I was so stupid to think that. I was so stupid. I didn't know. I didn't know. I couldn't believe you had babies. I couldn't believe it. I was in denial for a while. I was so used to being a boy. I was so used to being a boy, Butler. Hey, Levi. And sometimes the raccoons. Man, have I learned about raccoons these last few months? You can't imagine how long a story this is, but long story short, suffice to say, there are these two worlds I never knew existed. One is a world of crazy women that love and save raccoons, and the other is a world of crazy women that love and save possums. And the possum ladies hate the raccoon ladies, and the raccoon ladies hate the possum ladies. I had no idea these things existed until it was important, and it became important. Believe it or not, it became important. And I met so many people. I couldn't believe these things actually existed, but they do. We live on a farm. Cows, horses, you name it, we got it. Guinea pigs? You have any guinea pigs? You got possums. I love possums. Possums are so cute. People accuse them of having rabies. It's just so adorable. There's so many funny YouTube videos where, like, the guy or girl will come home and they'll find the other one holding a possum. Like, what the fuck? Let that go. What are you doing? Its mouth is open. It's going to kill you. It has rabies. Blah, blah, blah. And the other one, he's like, no, he's cute. He's cute. But they never convince the one that's mad, right? You guys have seen them. I think possums are adorable. Used to have a guinea pig. No guinea pigs. In New York, they have some cruel ass people just like here, and some cruel laws just like here. But in New York, if someone on animal control encounters that's Butler's tail. If they come across a possum, no matter what it's doing, they have to kill it. I hate when it's used the word euthanize, and here's how they do it. They're required to drown it to death. They're required to stick it in a tank. They actually carry it in a little van, and they have to drown it. Can you imagine, like, there is no excuse. There is no excuse. And these things need to be exposed. You know, when people don't see how it's done, they don't care at all. It should be seen. It should be everywhere. People need to know. I can't wait to sink my teeth into this shit more. Hello, Butler. You good girl. I love when Butler like calms down. Oh, is that a spider? Oh, I don't like spider. What is that? It's like the one thing I can do without. Frank, have a good night, man. Yeah, guinea pigs, they're dope. The thing with guinea pigs is, like, people don't realize you have to give them extra vitamin C. It's like a lot of kids look at them and they won't give them the supplement. You know, you should put it in their water, and if you don't do that, then they die. And it's a painful death, you know? Yeah, be good, man. Who's that? It's just a toy, Butler. You certainly get it. Hacha. Boom. When you get Pouncer back? Probably Thursday. If we're lucky, earlier than that. But let's say Thursday seems like it makes the most sense. He's being transferred from one facility to the other. One's in South Carolina called Izzy's Pond. The other one is a Serval Rescue something. I forget the whole name. And that's in Alabama. So the Alabama facility is sending a truck, an official USDA truck, to pick him up. And come on, Butler, you can play the toy. Don't be scared of a toy, you big baby. I don't know how she's scared of a toy. She lives outside. She went through labor. Scared of a toy. And then I'll actually be living where that facility is, so it'll be nothing. Just walk across the street and pick him up. It'd be kind of nice to help out that place anyway. It'd be kind of cool being nearby. Who knows? Maybe one day we will get Pouncer a girlfriend. I don't know. I've thought about it, but if I do, it wouldn't be to breed him. It would just be so he has a girlfriend. Just so he's happy. I just want to be happy after all this shit. Whatever it takes. That's why I figured it'd be cool to get him a limo. So that, like, when we're going from point A to point B, he just feels like, all right, it's part of my routine. I have a nice big place to play. Plus, I figure if Trump has one, like, why would Pouncer not have one? Hello, baby. This one's a real chicken. Hello, baby. Eat. You see, you're a chicken. Just like your mama. Yeah, you're just like your mama. You're so cute. Eat. There you go. This one really doesn't let me pet him or her. Man, we'll both be so happy. But we both know. He knows it's over. I know it's over. It's all official. It's in the books. They can't unfuck themselves. We won. They lose. Fuck them. Forever fuck them. But thank God. Thank God we had a good lawyer. We had, half of the globe fighting for Pouncer. We had so many good people. That's what really made a difference. I give him a good life. Well, God bless you. Girlfriend might change him, like him die. Well, he does get jealous. Swagger's that way too. If Swaggers was with me, he wouldn't be so good with women. He gets a lot of women. Trust me, that's what he does for a living. But if I'm around, he's not nice to them because he gets jealous because I'll pet them and they'll come to me. So, Swaggers is different. You know how he is. I don't mean to talk shit about him. He's just different. He's just built different. He's a little, you know how he is. But with Pouncer, I think Pouncer would be fine. I just want him to be happy. We can get her a spade or something. We'll see. But this is not even like a short-term thing. This is something in the future. Just thinking. But I definitely feel like he deserves a limo. Can you claim any money back after winning the case? From what? Can we sue the city? Yeah. There were lawyers that called me. They've been calling for a long time. Civil attorneys. Everybody wants me to file like a multi-million-dollar lawsuit because, they know that they will lose. I know that they know. So, that would be probably settled out of court. That's what they would want. I would like that to go to court. I want them to pay, but I don't really care so much about. I care about the money as much as everyone else does, in the sense that it would really help a lot of animals. But what help more is having them out of the equation. They have to remove from the equation, and having sort of having a trial that exposes. What's up, Fatima?
Oh, no, I was looking to see if I left my light outside.
All right, I'll look. Everything and leads to some sort of reform. There has to be some sort of reform, at least in their procedures, because they haven't changed a goddamn thing. Nothing. And the training is the same. They don't know how to identify the animals they're killing. The whole thing's a nightmare. You can't imagine the trainings they don't get. And I don't know, man. Their way of thinking just eludes me entirely. Looks like your buddy Ferber. Furby, huh? We would win just on the merits of the case. Just the fact that they went into the house without a warrant, which is all now easily provable. And the shit they've said on the record, they've already... They would lose that case. We would win that case. It's a question of how we want to win it. They want to take a big settlement, which sounds wonderful, right? Everybody wants that. Or go to trial and, risk losing it, but exposing everything. I like that option a lot better. I want this place to change. I don't want anyone to ever go through the shit that my snakes went through. They burned them alive. They sold them. They profited personally from the two they didn't kill. And there's so many things that people don't know that I haven't told anyone yet, but I have video evidence of all of it. And I also have a lot of recordings of their conversations, which would be inadmissible, but it sure would be fun viewing on YouTube, you know? And they would have to prove that I did something illegal, and I didn't do anything illegal. But I do have them. So we have lots of ammunition, and it would also be very cathartic. And they have it coming, man. I mean, this place just needs change. They cannot be left to their own devices. Imagine what they would do. You know, I don't know why they're so cruel. I don't know if they're trained to be this way or what. But, I mean, through the culture that they have, because the deputies are all nice. You know, the state troopers here, they're normal. They're always the same. They're all strict. You know, they're typical state troopers. They don't bother anyone unless you're, you know, doing 110 miles an hour. They give you a broad leeway. The sheriff's department, they're all totally normal, reasonable, nice people. You know, they walk into a place, they say hi, they'll pet your dog, they'll love your cat. You know, but these fucking city cops, man, they're other world. I don't know how this happened, man. The deputies hate them. I know many of the deputies, and they all say the same thing, that they disgrace us. You know, they make all law enforcement seem corrupt. And I'm not saying this out of vengeance. They are corrupt, man. I mean, I have shit on video you can't imagine. You know, plus just that guy Nethercutt who you know, his son lit his wife on fire, right? You can't blame the father for the son's behavior, but you can blame the father for helping to hide the kid when he was in New York, for getting him a job, and then for getting him off. So when he got back to South Carolina from New York, again, after having lit his wife on fire and was facing attempted murder charges, this guy, the father pulled every string in the book, and you know, he should have gotten more of a punishment for being a cop, not an easier way out. But the father got him out, and got him 5 years, and then I don't know what happened, but I'm sure he got out well before then. I don't know for a fact. I'm not gonna pretend I do, but every fiber of my being tells me that if I were to guess, I would say he got out early. And I don't even really want to look into it because I'm afraid to know. Take care, Judy. Yeah, they should have animal behavior and animal identification, like the most basic things, you know, or don't work in that area. If you're completely ignorant about it and you're cool by nature, don't work in that. And don't stick fools like Graham Godwin. You know, he turned out, his story is kind of interesting. He turned out to be the least qualified to work with people. He had like the lowest scores on things, so they put him on things with animals. But animals matter a lot. And you know, who is to say that a guy who would have fucked a person that much more, that much less, is better off killing an animal? You know, like why would you put the worst person with the best creatures? It makes no sense to me that his punishment is what would be most everyone's honor. And so you have this guy who's a complete scumbag, who just he's the one that just fucking he it wasn't his choice to take Pouncer. He was told to do it by Sergeant Helen Bryant, and you know what she's about. But the perverse pleasure he took in it, you know, like the smirks and the snide comments, and the way he wouldn't bring Pouncer to his bed, he wouldn't bring the medicine, such simple things. He wouldn't bring him his food. He wouldn't do anything, you know. And then he would laugh in my face about it, to the point where I broke out the camera every time I saw him. You know, I didn't used to do that. It was just when I kind of was wondering if it was me. Am I going crazy? And then when I started posting him, it was other people who said, look at the smirk. Like, look how happy he is. I thought I was getting a little paranoid. Ew, those are water bugs. I'm not a big fan. Don't they look like massive cockroaches? Welcome to the South. Yeah, I don't know. Some people, they like to have bugs as pets. I'll never quite get that. Well, anybody want some cat food? It's right here. Oh, maybe this baby does. Hello. Yeah, you shouldn't be in law enforcement, you know. Oh my God, this thing is bigger than the cat. Look, they both found it. Ew. Babies, I don't know what to tell you. Now you're in your own world here. I don't know. Pouncer would smush it, but he would probably fail. He would try to smush it. What Pouncer does like are beetles. He's a beetle, he'll just eat it. Where's your cat patrol? They need to get that bug. Exactly. Paw Patrol in the house. Babies, how about not? How about you chase this? Come here, babies. Not that they don't do this all the time. I don't know. Come here, babies. Come here. Look, look. I'd rather you not. Yeah, look, 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 look. There you go. Yeah, over here, babies. Come on. Look at how fluffy this one is compared to this one's fuzzy. This one's fuzzy is so much fuzzy compared to this one's fluffy. Look at the fluffy you got. You got so much fluffy. You do. I don't know where that came from. You're such a sweet. You're such a good girl. You're so cute and you're so chubby. Look at you. Oh, you're so chubby. Look at you. You chubby baby. Say hi. Say hi. You're not scared of anything. Okay. Okay. I don't care. You don't care. Drink. Good. Drink. 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 Ramiro. Are they my cats? I don't know, man. I don't know. I love them. I feed them. I give them food. I play with them with this feather. I give them water. Are they my cats? I don't know. I love them. I feel like I don't have the right to say yes, you know? Pouncer is my cat. Well, I love them to death. You know, they're wonderful. And it's so cool seeing them get born and grow up and all of it. But I don't know, and I just originally I just wanted to help feed them. Then it's like when you feed them, boy, do they have a lot of the babies. It's like, you know, getting gremlins wet. And then you wind up with babies everywhere. It's like a little junkyard here. You like that bottle, huh? Whoa! Come on, babies. How about that one? Who can get it? Not bad. Not bad. It's fluffy. Yeah, they're used to people. I think that's important. But I'm glad they're trepidatious also. Like when someone comes by, they hide. They don't just immediately take to strangers. I like that. Because some of the strangers here, you know, obviously one should be careful with. You guys working on your bug? Little troublemakers. You're such little troublemakers. The ability to play, isn't it important? You know, it's like a dog and a cat will retain that ability, whereas a human can get so bogged down in work and shit where we like lose our facility for play. And that's where animals come in, you know? Suddenly we're playing again, like, yeah, this is good for me. Are they going to Alabama with you and Pouncer? I don't think so. I'm trying. They'll be well cared for here. They'll be cared for the way they are now. I'm trying to get them all spayed and neutered. I've been working on that a lot lately. I would like to take them, but it's just not. It's not feasible. It's just there's no way to do it. So I can't. But I'm trying to get them homes, and in the meantime, I'm going to take care of them. You know, I'm going to at least pay for them to. The food will be shipped here every day, and there'll be people over there and here feeding them, playing with them, all of it. But they need a home. You know, they all need homes. They need to escape from the elements. You know, it rains and it's terrible, and I put that tunnel there. That's not enough. You know, they need homes. They have it very rough. It gets too hot. It gets too cold. And we just hop in the house or the car. We figure everything's okay. Hey, Flokis, how are you? Yeah, these are the golden boys. Little troublemakers. My little troublemakers. My little ginger babies. Little mischief babies. Little necios. Come here. Come here. Let me see you jump. Let me see you jumping. Jump. Very good. Good jumping. And this is the fuzzy. This is, the fluffy. This is fluffy. That's fuzzy, I think. Yeah, you're pretty fluffy. You're pretty fluffy, yeah. You gotta shake your tush if you're gonna jump. Yeah, who is in the tunnel? Someone's in that tunnel. I don't know either. Who is in the tunnel? Oh, it's Butler. Oh, it's Butler's baby. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be a fun little pastime for them. I just put that tunnel there. Andre had some sort of a cushion. I guess it had cotton on it in there or something. So I put the tunnel on top. Obviously, I got to clean it. But everything's a toy, including each other. It's funny how like the orange cats are, they're cousins of the tuxedo cat kittens, but they're different, right? I mean, the way they act is different. The tuxedo cats are more cautious of everything. They're just different, like, and noticeably so. Fluffy will be. Hey, Fluffy, are you gonna be Fluffy? Come here, you. Hey, say hi, Fluffy. Fluffy actually likes me. Come here, Fluffy. Come here, Fluffy. Say hi to Fluckus. Here. Say, let me see if I can do it. Hold on. Hold on. Look. Look at this baby. Look at this baby. Look at this face. Look at this face. Look at this fluffy little face. Look how cute. Look how cute. Isn't this cute? Yeah, you're excited. I know you want to play. Okay, okay, okay. I got you. I got you. Boom. Little fluffy baby. Up. Now where'd you go? And what that little fluffy baby did was eat my cookies. They're supposed to have their food. They were supposed to do that, but they ate my cookies. I couldn't believe she ate my cookies. Look at that. I was kind of psyched about these too. No idea who that is. Hey, yo, baby. Hey, yo. Oh, uh-oh. Plop. You could come here and think like there's no cats at all. And then poof, once they're happy, they'll come at it everywhere. Yeah, and nowhere. Yeah, like poof, you're gone. Where'd the baby go? And they grow so fast. They grow so fast, you have to enjoy their kittenhood, because before you know it, poof, you're in their cathood. Boom. Who's? Yeah. You gotta have cats around you, I know. Yeah, some of the orange ones do, right? Some of the orange ones, they're funny. They're more strong-willed or something. And tuxedo cats, it's like they're a little bit more, how do you put it? High-strung. For lack of a term. Not that they're high-strung, but they're more high-strung compared to these guys. Boom. Boom, that's for sure. These guys are like so carefree. They're definitely not. Oh, boom, boom. Oh, and this baby's back. Do I think male cats are more loving than female cats? No, not at all. I don't. In my